just like that, we're on a ferry to Vancouver Island. I think it's that way. Maybe that way.
Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere over there. Good morning, adventurers.
Good morning.
It is officially fall, you guys, and we want to get our hands on some epic autumn vibes. So we decided to ditch the Texas heat, made our way up north, headed into Canada, and we are going to explore a part of Canada we have never been to before, and that is Vancouver Island.
So the island is actually pretty huge. So we are on our way to pick us up a little camper van. She's a 72 cutie named Olive.
She is very slow. She has a manual transmission. I don't know if her heater actually works, but most importantly, she is incredibly adorable, and we just couldn't think of a better way to explore the island.
Yeah, would you guys have expected us to rent something old and decrepit? Who would have guessed?
All right, well, this ferry's about to get underway. Vancouver Island. Oh wait, we still don't know what direction it is though.
I think it's
somewhere over there.
that way.
Let's go. Can you handle all the dogs on this ferry?
I'm freaking out. People get baby fever. I have dog fever right now. I just want to adopt them all and just like cuddle them.
You mean you want to steal them all?
You want.
Because they already have owners.
I guess you're right. I want to steal them and cuddle them forever.
Thank you for sailing with BC Ferries. We look forward to seeing you again.
Oh my gosh, little Olive!
Oh, she's even cuter in person than I ever imagined.
She's so shiny. I love it.
They said they kind of polished her up for us. Ooh.
Oh my word. And this is as tall as you can be to be in here. That's it.
No, doesn't the roof open up?
No, there is a pop top. We'll figure out how that works, but look how cute this is, y'all. I love this vintage retro style. They really embraced it. Whereas with Clementine, I feel like we modernized her a little bit more than this.
Yes, we did.
The linoleum floor, the green and white. It's so cute. I think we're gonna like it here.
All right, we're gonna have to get her all loaded up and hit the road because we are making poor time. As you can tell, the sun is getting low in the sky. That's why it's beaming right in through the door here.
Yes.
First things first, we're gonna have to figure out how this thing goes up because it's really awkward if you can't stand in it.
So tiny in there.
Wow.
Y'all.
This thing is a freaking time capsule.
It is old school.
What is it? Is that the sound it makes? That is awful. Is that the doors open sound?
Yeah, but it'll ensure you never leave it open.
Yeah, that is horrible. Man, this thing is like a tin can or something.
Oh
Holy
my
cow.
gosh, y'all, this is officially the oldest vehicle we've ever been in, or ever driven.
Yeah, driven anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't driven it yet, so we'll see if I can even get this thing going.
Oh man, it's got that great old vehicle smell.
Oh, yeah. So they've got this black dashboard here that is just absolutely retro and amazing in every way. Man, look at the pedals down here. That is crazy.
Oh my god, this little shifter. Oh
yeah, the shifter is so freaking dinky, you guys. It looks like it's just gonna break off.
yeah, but it's so long.
All right, we got a parking brake, we got the lights here, got the horn.
Just as stupid as you'd expect.
And the gauges look awesome.
Oh yeah.
Everything just perfectly vintage.
Just so vintage. But there's a surprising amount of space in here. I mean, like, the seats are kind of comfy.
Yeah, it feels like you're stepping into an old, like a 50s diner or something.
That's exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that the green's on the outside and the inside.
Is this a newer radio? Well, I mean, it's newer, but does it have like Bluetooth and stuff? Oh yeah, it does. Sweet, we're gonna be jamming out the tunes.
All right.
I partly was kind of wishing they'd have the original radio, but this is cool.
The only thing that I think it is lacking is heat and power steering, apparently.
Yes, luckily it is warm today, but I don't know if it's gonna be warm every single day on this island.
Just in case, they gave us a little heater.
Yeah, 12 volt.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
All right, let's fire her up. Is it on? Oh, it's on. The engine is in the rear on these old VWs, and I'm just not used to it at all.
Well, and with the highway being right there, you cannot hear the engine at all.
Yeah, it's kind of cool though. It makes it really quiet up here. I always get nervous when I'm about to drive a new manual for the first time because they're all different and they're all quirky in their own little ways, especially this old thing. So first things first, I'm going to give this baby a little spin, get used to it, try to focus and not wreck, and then we'll give you a little look around the inside because we're going to be staying in this thing for the next week, I think.
Yep. All right, adventure, Here we come.
Do I know where I'm going? What am I doing?
No, just drive.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I guess pause while we figure out where we're going.
And we are off, officially. All right, we're in second gear. Let's try third gear. Am I in it? This shifter is so freaking flimsy, you guys. People behind me are gonna hate me because this thing tops out at like 50, 55 miles an hour, I think.
Yeah, which is, I believe, 90 kilometers.
Yeah.
And he was saying that most highways here are 110, so we're gonna be the slow pokes on the road.
Oh yeah, and this thing's only in miles per hour, my gauge. It doesn't say kilometers.
Yeah, so
we're gonna have to convert that.
It's all gonna be fine.
The plus side is the views are already freaking spectacular in every direction.
Oh, they're great.
You really feel not having that power steering.
Yikes, yeah.
Woohoo! All right, we're burning rubber now. All right, let's get her all opened up so we can take a look around. Is this a vintage beauty or what? I love this little pop top. This is our first time really opening it up and checking it out.
I didn't realize it's like candy striped up there. That's awesome.
So she's not the most spacious gal, is she?
Pretty snug. They say you can fit 4 people, but I would not, I mean, barely 2, I would say.
No, and we're used to small spaces, obviously, but this is pretty freaking small. But what's cool is from here, you can see that they have this whole little wraparound kitchenette thing. It's amazing how much stuff they've actually fit inside of this tiny little rig. First off, there's tons of storage. There's a drawer over here. There's 2 cabinets. There's a cabinet down there. There's a cabinet back here behind us.
There's cabinets underneath us, to the side of us.
You know what I wish it had is a little fold-out table. That's what you really need, so you can like sit and eat and stuff and work.
That would be genius.
Oh, but check this out. Woo! I'm standing up. This makes all the difference, y'all.
If there were no pop top, this would be almost impossible. I would not like it.
This is what would make this livable
Yes.
for me. Of course, being a very tiny van, it also comes with a very tiny fridge. But would you believe that we have vitamins, probiotics, and superfoods all crammed in this little fridge? That's right, y'all. AG1 is sponsoring this little road trip of ours, which I feel like is pretty appropriate because if you just slap this logo on this van, it could basically be like the AG1 mobile.
We love AG1 because it supports our immune system, gives us more energy throughout the day, and improves digestion, which is obviously very important when you are living in a tiny van with no toilet. There's no toilet. Did we say that already?
Just scoop it out, dump it in, give it a good little shake, and get healthy.
You look like one of those guys from the drink commercials on TV.
Well, technically I am.
Going all in on the wings today.
AG1 sources the best and highest quality ingredients that they can find, but best of all, it is delicious. You can get yourself 5 free AG1 travel packs plus a bottle of vitamin D when you first subscribe to AG1. You can use the handy QR code or just go to the link that's on the screen right now. There is apparently a way to make a bed out of this. How does that work exactly?
So I think that somehow you put this up and this pulls.
What?
Does something.
Oh, it's like a hammock type of. Oh yeah.
Oh.
There's an arm here. Pull that out.
God.
What?
Am I gonna break it?
I don't trust any of this. How does this work? God dang it. No one on earth should ever sleep up here, I don't think, but I still want to see how it works. Gah. This is how this works? Come on. I don't think this has been operated since 1972. All right, well, this is as far as I could get, and I have no idea how this works. It basically came out into this little knapsack thing, and then it ran into the wall here.
Maybe it's for babies. You just throw your baby up in there, they can't roll out of it.
You can fit 3 whole babies up here.
So come with all the babies you can carry.
This little gal also has plenty of storage in the rear, and we are putting it to use.
The engine in this thing is actually located down here, which means normally in a van you'd have a lot of space to store everything. That's not the case in here. You have to store it all inside in the main cabin area.
Yeah, and technically this here is part of the bed, right? So we're gonna have to kind of find somewhere to put all this when we make the bed. We'll make it fit somehow.
Yeah, for now, I mean, it's very spacious, as you can see. Suitcases, bedding, towels, chairs, everything is back here.
This would be pretty sweet if you were like pulled up to an epic view or like an epic beach or something like that. And you wake up, pop the top open, and whoa! But we're just in a field.
Yeah, I was about
right
to
now.
say, that is not our current situation, but one of these days, dang it.
Speaking of the engine compartment, that is back here. Woo! It is such a tiny little engine, but I guess it's a tiny little vehicle, so it doesn't need all that much power, and it really does not have all that much power. But it is actually kind of cavernous back here. Probably shouldn't store anything back here, but they have stored the shore power hookup cable back here. So yes, it does have a battery. It has an inverter, so you can have 110 volt outlets. And currently there is apparently some oil leak going on, so we're daily going to have to check the oil and make sure that it isn't getting too low.
Does that remind you of Clementine?
Yeah, that's nothing new for us. Like,
I feel like we would have checked that daily anyway,
yeah,
just
probably.
out of habit.
I don't trust old vehicles. I know how it goes.
How many horsepowers does this thing have? Probably this many.
One
Just the
single
one.
horsepower. This is an awesome little shirt.
I just got a little sweater. Y'all, it's been so hot down in Texas. I was like, wait, it's gonna be cold up there. What do? I had to get jackets and sweaters. Do these windows look familiar? These are the same ones we have on Clementine, little Jalousie windows. But these are much more petite.
Yeah, they don't make windows like this anymore for obvious reasons. I mean, they are not waterproof at all. They have these little gaskets that fail like crazy. We replaced all these on our rig, but they just look so freaking cool, don't they?
Okay, bye.
You can come out now.
How do I get out of here?
You need a little help?
Y'all, the handle for this door, when you close it, is here. There's not any space between this and the door, so it's really awkward.
I feel like the green and white paint color is pretty unique. I don't know if I've seen that on the VWs that I've seen driving around, but that is clearly why she has the name Olive, because she is kind of an olive green. They have the two-tone on the body, but then the bumper is painted white, and I love that they have the little pop of white on the wheels. Makes it look super retro and like original. She's in very good condition for her age, but like all of these VWs, most all of them, when you look closely, you'll see a few little issues. So there's some issues with the bubbling of the paint over there. There's a couple bits of rust where the steel is kind of rotted through, but you know, it happens. She still gets you from A to B. Hey, did you see? Apparently this thing has a GPS alarm tracking system. I have a feeling that is not true.
No, I think they've got a little light up there that might blink or something, so it looks like it, but this thing is very break-inable.
Yes, like a lot of our vehicles.
Yes.
All right, well, this is going to be our home for the evening. Maybe there, or maybe, I don't know. Is that where we're staying?
Probably.
It's a cool spot.
We're in the far corner. It looks like we're in the woods.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we're actually in a huge parking lot here because this place is very popular right now.
Yes, so this winery is having this fall festival, but they are also harvest hosts. So we are staying here tonight for free, but I am so excited because we're about to get into fall, y'all. We're jumping right into it with pumpkins and probably wine, obviously, but I'm thinking like some little treats, maybe some mulled wine, hopefully.
What's your name, buddy? Do you want to eat my camera right now? I hear that a pig will pretty much eat anything. Well, pygmy goats are the way to go, y'all. This guy is so cute. He loves being pet, and he's so soft. He's soft like a little rabbit. Do you want to travel with us?
Yeah, forget all the cute dogs. Maybe we get a little pygmy goat and travel with that.
And a dog.
Oh my god, and they'll be best friends, and we'll start a channel for them.
Okay, these are some of the weirdest birds I've ever seen. They look like they're wearing a pharaoh's hat, you know?
They really do. They're majestic, man.
Wow. You guys, that was just tons of fun. We tried their cider. It was pumpkins everywhere. Everyone having a blast. The weather was amazing. We are going to attempt to cook in this little rig. Technically, it has all the things we need to make a meal.
On the way up here, we actually found an awesome little farmer's market. It was the last one of the entire season, and they were selling farm-raised rabbit. I've never cooked it in my life, but I was like, oh, rabbit stew.
Yeah.
That's probably easy, right?
Why not? This does look like a little van life cooking show or something.
Welcome.
Man, I'm so glad that this thing opens up, because without that, I'd be like this the whole time. One thing this rig is missing is a built-in Bluetooth speaker. That's the first thing I would add if this was my rig. So, we're just going to play it on our phone. Got a little old-school Bon Iver playing. Yeah. Doesn't really sound great, does it? Phone speakers.
No. But the way to go with the Pacific Northwest vibes.
Yeah. All right, but from here, I think we're gonna go into a little montage. You know, the type that makes it look like we know what we're doing.
I was about to say, so you can't tell how horrible this all is behind the scenes.
All right, montage starts in 3, 2, 1. The soup is officially, wait, it's a stew. It's more of a stew, really. Okay. Redo. Re-stew. The stew is officially done. Well, we didn't want to chop anything, so we left the potatoes whole, we left the carrots whole, and put some rice in there. We got our rabbit. But it looks really good, right?
It looks
like restaurant level.
Yeah, it looks like the old country or something like that. It's what reminds me of, like a hearty winter stew.
We have decided to watch Cape Fear. We have never seen this movie before, if you can believe that. So we're gonna eat our stew, we're gonna watch Cape Fear, we're gonna hopefully not get Cape Feared out here.
Is anybody out there?
It's really dark out there. I figure we're at a pumpkin patch winery. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right?
Famous last words.
Well, it's almost 11 o'clock, and now we have to make our bed, which is not going to be so awesome, I don't think.
So basically, everything back here has to move onto the floor up here so that we can make a bed. Luckily, the front of the van is a little spacious, so I'm just gonna throw everything up there, I think.
This is our plan. This one goes this way, this one goes that way, makes a nice little Tetris L.
Mm-hmm.
And then this should fold down, right?
And then I think this will fold down. And then does it do something magically? Push, pull.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, up and pull.
Little push and a pull. Oh, that's kind of stuck.
Oh, jeez. Okay, wait.
There you go. That's not so bad. All right, now we just have to make the bed. Should I do like a time-lapse thing for this? How do van lifers do this? Like, do they just leave their bed made the whole
if
time,
you
or?
live in a little van like this, this is annoying to do every freaking night. This is
time-lapse it is.
This is quite the situation we've gotten ourselves into.
All right, time-lapse it up. Go.
All right, well, I hope you like my backside, because if not, you're going to get real familiar with it.
Oh, they definitely like it.
All right, and just like that, took me almost 5 minutes. Our bed is made.
This is what I've been doing. I'm just like sitting over here on the counter where we were cooking earlier.
Oh, Eric loves it. He's like, oh, time lapse, go for it. I'll supervise.
Yeah, well, I'm directing, so. It's officially bedtime, y'all. Ow, whatever.
Okay.
This place is too small, dang it.
It's got a nice soundtrack, listen.
We're going to bed, that's it. Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Well, good morning, y'all. Are you awake?
No.
Holy cow, look at this hair. Oh, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, how's my hair looking?
Looks beautiful. You look like a rock star. How'd you sleep?
Actually, great. The rain started up and it was really peaceful in here.
Yeah, and the temperature was actually pretty good. It was cold, but like cold in a good way, you know, because we usually sleep with it pretty cold. So yeah, not the most comfortable bed on the planet. My back hurts, but I did sleep pretty good. I think first order of business, we gotta get this seating area all sorted, and then coffee and breakfast. We might be living in a tiny little van, but we somehow made like a restaurant quality breakfast sandwich. Is this not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? This is olive and rosemary bread that we got from that farmer's market that we got the rabbit at. And we got some meat on there, some cheese, some farm fresh eggs that we also got at that market. What is that? Get out of here. We also found this instant coffee that is absolutely delicious. Usually we don't love instant coffee. I'm sure most people could agree with that, but this one is really good. Fernwood, who knew? The time has come. Here you go.
I get to drive?
Yep.
I get to? Are you sure that I need to?
Yep. Your parking brake's still on.
Yep.
Just turn it.
Turn it? Oh.
There you go.
Don't kill it.
There you go. You're moving.
Oh, jeez.
Bunch of water falling. That scared me.
Freaked me right out.
Yeah,
wow,
just
this
over
is
and up.
all
It's goofy, isn't it?
it's all horrible.
You're off.
All right, I didn't kill it.
See if you can do third gear.
It might.
I don't know.
It feels like it's just going into nothing. It's not very responsive. I guess when you know how to drive stick, you know how to drive stick. Well, y'all, so far, this is one of the funnest ways we found to explore a new location. All of the little camper van, she's so adorable. It's really fun driving her as a stick. This is the second stick shift I've ever driven, I think. Well, besides that camper van in England, but we won't talk about that.
Also, the reason she's yelling is because, as you can hear, there's a lot of noise when you drive this vehicle.
There's a lot of noise. But we are so excited to explore Vancouver Island, y'all. We've got some super beautiful and fun things and delicious things coming up.
Oh yeah, we've only scratched the surface, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, we've only made, what, like one stop, and it's already beautiful. So, I guess if you want to see what this island has in store, you'll have to come back in the next one, which starts now. So, goodbye, adventurers.
We'll see you on the road.